Meteorologist Danielle Noyce here for the 1 Degree Outside Weather Network with your insights. NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, released their hurricane season outlook, calling for a 55% chance of a below average season with 8 to 14 named storms, 3 to 6 of those becoming hurricanes, and 1 to 3 major hurricanes. We've got the average on here on the right-hand side, so slightly below average, very much in line with Colorado State University's below average season forecast as well. The primary driver this season will be a developing El Nino. El Nino, particularly when it gets stronger, causes more wind shear in the atmosphere, and that can help inhibit hurricane development. Right now, we're actually in a neutral state, so it will be developing over the course of the summer and strengthening by the time we get to fall. Name storms this season starts with a boy's name, Arthur. Next year, we'll start with the girl's name. You can actually go out for the next 6 years and find the hurricane names here. It goes down the list. We actually have a blog on the potential super El Nino for all of our members on our 4 membership levels. Membership.onedegreeoutside.com for more details. We're so appreciative of the continued support. Hurricane season, by the way, not too far away, starts June 1st and lasts until the end of November. Meanwhile, we've got an all-important long holiday weekend coming up, and the forecast hasn't changed in terms of what we were talking about yesterday. Friday, actually beautiful day, sunshine, wispy clouds, temperatures running 65 to 70. Saturday's cloudy and overcast, but many of us will stay dry. Rain may start to sneak into southwestern New England, particularly in Connecticut. And then Sunday is the wettest and coolest day of the entire holiday weekend. Temperatures actually in some spots may not get out of the upper 40s with pockets of rain. Monday for Memorial Day itself, a lingering shower threat, but some breaks of sunshine may also come out for some improvement, and that will help boost temperatures back into the 60s. It all has to do with this area of low pressure that's down to our south and west. So that high pressure kind of keeping us dry is protecting us during the day on Friday. That will slip offshore. So there will be high thin clouds on Friday, but we stay dry. Saturday, notice we're overcast. So those clouds do thicken up. There'll be a cool onshore wind. Notice some rain coming into southwest Connecticut. Still, the heaviest rain is off to our south and west. And that northeast extent doesn't come in to much of the remainder of New England. This is the map by the time we get to Saturday evening. So many of us still drive right on through the day. Then we get this wave of low pressure that will pass to our south. So I do expect an expansion of the rain Saturday night into Sunday morning. But notice still some areas, the farther north and east you go, dry before the rain does advance in. Nonetheless, it will be a steady rain, particularly southern, western New England, advancing north and east. Sunday, that cool onshore wind, some gusts at the coast, 30 to isolated 40 miles per hour, some heavy downpours, and then that pushes off the coastline Sunday night. So Memorial Day, we're left with some showers in the morning, but look what happens. Some breaks of sun do emerge as we get a drier northwest wind to take hold, particularly by the time we get to the late afternoon and evening. But there may be some lingering showers around. You notice even in northern and eastern Maine, this is the percent chance of precipitation on Memorial Day. So it's highest in those areas. But even for most of us, it's still like a 30 to 40% chance, particularly during the morning hours. Big boating weekend, of course, too. Friday, look at this, 1 to 2 foot seas near shore and offshore with high pressure in charge. So beautiful day to be out on the water. Keep in mind, water temperature is still very chilly, so hypothermia is a concern. We're still right over, around or just over 50 degrees for some of those water temperatures. Saturday, 1 to 2 foot seas too. And then Sunday, we start to see things bump up, particularly along the south coast. Look at this, 5, 6, and then jumping up to 8 footers from George's Bank, stretching back down to the Great South Channel. And those wave heights will increase Sunday night into Memorial Day as that wave of low pressure goes by. So even near shore, we're talking 3, 4, even 5 to 6 foot seas from Deer Island back up to Moose Peak Light. And then offshore seas are like 7 to 8 feet for Sunday night through the day on Memorial Day. High temperatures for our Friday. Onshore wind means 60s at the coast, but still really pleasant. Slightly cooler than average, but near or right around 70 degrees for many of us across central, northern, western New England. Friday night, a little bit of frost in far northern New England. Most of us will be in the 40s to lower 50s, but I'm talking like Island Pond, Coos County, far northwestern Maine into Aroostook County. Somewhere like Caribou may have some pockets of frost in the far north country Friday night. Saturday, we bumped the temperature down a little bit. Notice many of us running in the lower to middle 60s. The farther north and east you go, actually somewhere like Augusta, Maine, may be close to 70 degrees, one of the warmest spots across New England, more removed from some of the thicker clouds and that rain that does advance into Connecticut. So that's kind of the worst spot in terms of some of the steadier rain filling in. Widespread 40s Saturday night. Sunday, these numbers may be a little bit generous. With that onshore wind, with the pockets of rain around, we may have those for highs mid to upper 50s, but when the rain's coming down, we're stuck in the upper 40s to around 50 degrees. Sunday, particularly after the sun breaks out Memorial Day, we go 65 to 70 degrees in many areas inland. We get more breaks of sun. We may be up near 70 degrees, cooler along the coastline. Track it all, of course, in our app. Free, thousands of 5-star reviews. Pinpoint your exact location. Make sure your location and notifications are turned on. Access to our 24/7 streaming network as well on anytime, anywhere, online at onedegreeoutside.live, tapping on our app, and on your TV. Open up the YouTube app and search 1 Degree Outside Network. Thanks so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed this 1 Degree Outside video.
Get exclusive content, support the mission at membership.onedegreeoutside.com, and don't forget, free and 5 stars on the App Store and Google Play. Search the number 1 Degree Outside weather.